Hey guys, it's the Frosty Nut again, and I'm back with another review of the SL3 Simulations Chrono for the A320 and to fit the SL3 MIP panel. And I'm doing this because I just got this today, and it's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. It's not as as precise as the original full-on more expensive models that you can get. For the money and for the look and for the functions, this is absolutely perfect and absolutely fine, and I endorse SL3. I have already his auto brake unit, his landing gear lever, and the captain terrain ND, so I endorse his products. And this is just showing the backlight now with it, which is controlled by the lighting pedestal on the Phoenix, or with the lighting panel accessory. So showing the backlighting, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Now let's turn the power on the aircraft and you'll see it come to life. So as soon as the aircraft powers up, as I've just turned power on to the aircraft, the clock will come to life once the tests have all gone through to make sure that all systems are functioning, and then the clock will come up. And this is probably the best value chrono that you'll get. There we are, the clock is now up. So it's 14, 16 and 39, 40 seconds UTC. Now let's start with a few of the features of this one as well. First of all, let's have a look at the back. Again, the thing that I like about Santi and SL3 products is that he puts the micro Arduino, or the Arduino unit, is not hardwired. If anything goes wrong with this, all you have to do is pull this off, unplug it, just pull this off and put another one in. If that were to ever go wrong or the Arduino failed, you can easily change it without changing anything else. And that's the one thing I do like about SL3 products. So you can interchange this micro Arduino anytime you need to if this failed, and that's a great thing. Nice neat circuit board on the back, nice neat 3D printing, a little bit of light bleed through the edges, but nothing major to worry about because you won't even notice that. So let's look at the functions on it. Now, first of all, we have the chrono up the top, the normal chrono, so we can start the chrono and the chrono will start. We can stop the chrono and we can reset the chrono. We can start the chrono and reset it at any time like that as well, and it'll continue to run. So that functions quite nicely, not a problem. Now we have the bottom, which is the elapsed time, and we have the run, stop and reset. Now on the real one, when you flick to reset, it has a little spring that comes back to the stop position. This does not have that little spring clip, but that's fine, because when you put it onto the reset position in the simulator, it will spring back to stop, but the switch will not move again from stop until you move the switch again. So if I put it to run, now the elapsed timer is running, and that will continue to count up. Now while that's doing that, we also have the push button, set button here. So if we push this in, we will see the date, and that is the 27th of October 25. So we have the month, the day and the year. Okay, so we let that go, push it in, and we see that. Now if we want to change anything, we can simply just go over here, turn this button. We have the internal clock, which is on a different time, which I've been fiddling around with, changing the time, and we can go to the set mode. Now unlike in the real aircraft where the number would be flashing so you know what to change, what numbers flashing is what changes, this is a limitation of Moby Flight at the moment, so we don't have the number flashing as you would in the sim. However, if you just rotate the set button, you'll see the number changing, so you can see what is actually changing. So you know that, okay, so the middle two are changing. Now, if we push the set button again, push it down, it will move the digits. Now, which ones it's moved? There we are. It's moved those ones. So we can tell straight away what digits have changed anyway. Easy peasy. And the same with the date. We can change the date. So starting with the year. Push it again. Change the month. And push it again. We'll change the day. Right, but we don't need to do that. So now we just put this back to the internal and back to the GPS. In normal operations, you would just leave it on GPS anyway. And now we can see our elapsed time has gone to 2 minutes. We can stop that. And we can hold it at that 2 minutes, and we can then run it again, and it will kick off where it left off. And we can just go to reset, and that just resets it as well and takes that to the blank, and we can just bring that back to the stop position. So there we are. The SL3 Chrono, a very nice piece of addition to anyone's cockpit, and highly recommended. So if you've got the SL3 MIP, that's why the black bracket here is around it. It's designed to perfectly fit the MIP. Yeah, so if you've got the MIP, this will fit in quite nicely, or you can make up your own holder to hold it in there. But that's the SL3 A320 Chrono, available from SL3 Simulations. Highly recommended, guys. Support Santi, support SL3, support Rosefire, support Wing. We've got to support these companies because flight simulation is getting exciting. And I look forward to filling my cockpit with Rosefire and SL3 and Wing. So there we go. Alright guys, as I always say, stay frosty, have a great time. Catch you next time.